Good morning, brothers. Welcome to A Brown Bag Gentleman. My name is Scott, and today's shave is going to be with Noble Otter Logbook soap, which is what do I call it? It's a woody fougere with a year-round fragrance, and it does have tallow in it. So it's like the only animal fat that I saw in there when I was looking at ingredients. And it's $20 for a 4-ounce size, so good solid price for good solid soap with tallow in it. So I'm liking that. And of course, this razor, my most aggressive razor in my collection. This is the Blackbird Vector in steel, not polished or anything. So that's the machine finish, whatever that flat finish to it. And then takes it does not take a half a DE blade. This takes the professional blades, the longer ones is what this takes. Of course, what you saw in my last week's video, same blade. I took the blade out of that razor and put it in this razor. I've been using it for the week. And it'll still, when I'm done with, this is the last day I'm going to use it for this week. And there's still life left in that blade. I won't be using this style of razor next week because I don't have a third one of these. But yeah, so the blades last a good long while. And I'm glad because they're like a buck a piece type of thing when you figure out the math. So they're kind of pricey, but for me, they last 3 times as long as a DE blade. So I get like 12 shaves out of the blade instead of 4 shaves like I would out of a DE. But again, the DEs, I think my most expensive is the Japanese blades, the feather blades for like 30 cents a piece type of thing. So that's like the most expensive. And the Gillette Silver Blues are like 20 cents-ish a piece. And I get them on sale cheaper than that. And something like the Astor blades are more like 10 or 11 cents a piece. And I get 4 days out of all those blades. Easy 4 days. So just to give you a price comparison, of course, I've talked more in length last week about the blade. It is just a tick thicker, longer, thinner, a little more, I guess, not as flexible, the blade itself too. So it does tend to give itself a really nice shave. And I'm just going to put some water on my face because I did just wash my face. But that was a few minutes ago when I was prepping and doing other stuff that I hadn't finished prepping for. And my wife brought me a cup of coffee, all that. So yeah, the soap itself whipped up really well. Standard 250 swirls in that. Lots and lots of soap. I mean, a ton in the bowl still. I mean, that's way more that you can shave 2 more people with the amount of soap that I got here. It really is a lot of soap. Lathered up very well. Oh, that scent is nice and refreshing. For me, fougères can be a bit strong. Just for like wearing all day, the scent, it can get to me almost monotonous. It's like can be too much. It's too strong sometimes. But this, no. Strength wise, I'm saying 5 or 6 out of this one. But it's not overly fougere. I don't like the ones that are like the full fougere. Just too much from my nose. I just don't appreciate it all day. It's like that's just my my opinion. Obviously, if you're a fougere fanatic and you just love that smell and you can't get enough all day, then you like some of the stronger ones. I try to tell you how I feel on things, because it's my opinion on what I like, and you guys can tell me in the comments what you like. I've been doing this long enough where people are starting to disagree with me on things. So yeah, respectfully, of course. And when they're not respectful, they get deleted. But I don't get too many of those anymore. I mean, in the beginning I did, and I just stopped. I just block them and all that, so they, I don't get those people. But if you're going to be respectful in your disagreement, but then by all means. If you're going to throw an advertisement on my channel, I'm going to get rid of that right off the bat. If I didn't approve it first, no, you're not going to do that. Because I'm not monetized yet. So yeah, I'm getting there. But I'm not monetized, so yeah. I pick and choose who's on my channel for doing anything like that, trying to do their own agendas. And I say not just advertising. Some people have their own agendas and they like to put stuff on your feed. So no, I look at every single comment. I'm still small enough where it's not a problem for me to do that. I enjoy doing that daily. I look at several times a day. I look at my feed just to see do I have any new subscribers or any people making any comments, so I can be timely in responses as well. So I try to be, because I'm small enough I can do that. So. But without further ado, let's get started with the past one with the grain. Very light touch, nice heavyweight razor. I mean, as thin as that thing looks, you'd think it'd be light as a feather. No, that's a solid steel handle and all that. And it is handle heavy because that's a tiny little head. It's definitely handle heavy, and it balances more just towards that little indent right there, but just above that. So that's the balance point. So still, that's why I'm holding it down where I am. I'm holding it like just, that little notch is a great little holding spot, and it's just below the balance point. So I've got that Feather Professional blade in here from last week, same blade. I've been shaving with this all week, every other day. Yeah, 2 days growth. I didn't point that out, but yeah, 2 days growth today, as I try to do for my Saturday shaves. I was really tempted to shave yesterday. It was Valentine's Day yesterday, so I was real tempted to shave, but I didn't. I didn't shave. And this, to me, this razor is just spot on for an every other day shaver. This is just, it just fits the bill real well because it just gives such a nice, close shave. Got to be a little careful. You know, I'm trying to be concentrate a little bit more than I would normally with some other razors that are a little milder. This to say it's my most aggressive. It's not super overly aggressive. It is not, but you have to pay attention. And for me, that means especially under the nose. That's where I hurt myself with this razor more than once by not paying enough attention. Even this week, I went a little bit too strong right there. You can still see it's a little red. It's not like sensitive anymore, but yeah, but I did go a little bit too close there, and yeah, so I got to be careful. Now, I particularly like the way this razor does right here in the corner. I got really thick, tough, coarse whiskers, especially right there. And this mows them down really well. So yeah, I really like that. As a daily driver, yeah, if you go light, probably a different blade. You want something mild. For me, I'd not say you. For me, I would probably want a little milder blade. But for an every other day shave, loving it just the way it is. And of course, yesterday was Valentine's Day. I didn't do this shave yesterday. Just life was busy, so I didn't do it yesterday. Which you probably should have, but oh, this smells nice. I like this. It's like I say, that scent is not overpowering, but it is very pleasant. Kind of wish I had the matching aftershave to go with that. It would have been nice, but yeah, I got something else instead. Okay, pass 2 is across the grain. So for those of you, of course, in the U.S., or I don't know if other countries do Valentine's Day. I just don't know. I'm ignorant to that part. But if you do, great. Let me know what you did. You're just curious. What were your Valentine's festivities with your significant other? My wife and I stayed home. We cooked some steaks and some lobster tails. And it was very nice. A nice, quiet, enjoyable meal at home. We like our home time. You know, life is so crazy and all that. Going out to eat is just not a big thing for us. It just isn't. But doesn't mean I don't like to go out every now and again, especially someplace nice. So what do you do? Of course, I got my wife roses and all, but I did that earlier in the week. I'm starting to do that for Valentine's week. I kind of get them early in the week so she can enjoy them through the week instead of getting them for Valentine's Day itself. And the local shops near me, of course, have an abundance of flowers early in the week. I'm trying to get in super tight in there, but going really light with that. Because I have got myself good with this. There we go. I could hear that one go. Yep, that's good there. Nice and tight, close in. I just have to be a little more mindful when doing this. Tight up underneath the nose. But this is not, I don't want to say that this is not a razor that like I feel like it's going to reach out and bite me anytime, but I just have to be aware of its use. I've had others that just feel like they just want to get me with every move I make, and this is not one of those. Those are razors that I do not keep. The razor to me that was most like that, in my opinion, was like the Futur, there was a Merkur Futur razor. That one just wanted to bite me at every corner. I borrowed that from my neighbor Steve there. You've heard me talk about before. And glad I didn't pay money for that one, because that one, he loves that razor. But then again, it's how your mileage may vary. How does it work for you? For me, it doesn't. So on that one. But this razor works very well. Very pleased with this razor. And I'm glad because, yeah, this razor was, you know, $200 razor. I don't think I bought this at like any kind of sale time or whatever. So it was like $200-ish thereabouts with a basic finish where if you get them like on sales, you can get like, you can bump it up to the fancier polished type finishes for like same price, things like that. Pass 3 is against the grain. And last week I mentioned, you know, stay tuned for a giveaway. And yeah, I'm still thinking, I've got some things in the works that I'm thinking about doing for that jump it up a little, you know, bump it up a level. But I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do it first. So let me do that first, but it's coming. I guarantee you it's coming. I think, in fact, I'm going to go out the office supply store here locally, my local Office Max, and get envelopes, plural envelopes, I'm thinking. Because I'm not sure if I'm going to have 2 giveaways or just one big one, or I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do this. Because yes, there is a razor involved too this time. I'm stepping it up. So yeah, the soap samples like normal, but I got a razor to give away too. So I'm just trying to figure out if I should do that separately or all in one, or one person gets it all, or if I should have 2 winners, that type of thing. So I'm chewing on it. So what's your thoughts? I was just trying to figure out how to do it. Right now I'm leaning towards, and that's just at this moment, I'm leaning towards 2, you know, one drawing but 2 winners type of thing is what I'm looking at. So that's what I'm thinking. Because I say my subscriber count is going up, so yes, please like and subscribe. I never say click the bell for notification. I don't do that because when it doesn't help like my count or anything. And I personally found those things annoying when they're going off. I'm trying to, you know, get work done and bing, it goes off because I've got a, you know, shaving video or something. It's like, no, that gets old fast. So I never do that for any of the people that I subscribe to. It's like, yeah, I get like an email notification, but it doesn't like bing and make me, you know, want me to go look at it right away. Of course, I'm doing the little buffing pass there. Oh, right there too. I want to. Real light touch with this one. Real light touch. Yeah, still a buffing pass because it's just that extra smoothness. And I don't always do a buffing pass, especially weekdays. If it's like almost there, it's like I let it go because, yeah, it's a weekday and I got work to do and all that. I got to drive to work and on those days, and or going extra early when I'm working from home, things like that. There we go. That's perfect. There we go. So yeah, on Saturday like today, I'm taking the extra time. Yeah, these videos run longer. I can't read that over the 13.5 minutes or whatever. But let me pause and wash up. I'll be right back.